good morning, everybody. It's me, Kim. It is Sunday, September 1st, and I thought we could do a little whip and chat. I'm working on my fall canvas. I started it day before yesterday. Chuck Pinson Space for Reflection is the first Chuck Pinson that I purchased. It does have fall colors in it. So I thought, why not? Let's just go ahead and that's the one I want to do. Now over in our Facebook group, we've got Welcome Fall, we've got Hearts, and we have 3 this month because I messed up. And we have the canvas I wish I never purchased. Now I have that canvas that I wish I never purchased, but I just don't have the time to do it this month. I'm trying to get kind of caught up with Christmas coming and Halloween coming. Yeah, I just don't have the time to do a bunch of different ones. Now I have thought about, I changed my mind on I'm putting my glue dots in my pen, sorry. Last night I stopped because it was time for my shower and I needed new glue dots in my pen. So I'm like, nah, forget about it. We'll just pick this back up tomorrow because I usually will work until I finish a section, but I had started a section that I probably shouldn't have started. I should have stopped before. Let me bring you in a little closer here. Maybe not. But I just started it anyway. I shouldn't have started the section. I do have some weather on in front of me. I'm just kind of watching the weather. My girls are driving to Kansas City to watch the Royals play. My daughter loves baseball, and her birthday was in January, and her fiance bought her Royals tickets. And so that's what they're doing today. So we're just kind of checking out like what the weather's going to be like. My pens today are all from Lady Lathe. This is my straightener. I've got a 6-placer and I have a 4-placer on this one. My putty got all kind of, it was really humid here last night. It was raining. My putty got kind of sticky, but this is the putty that I'm using from Tracy's DP World. I love their putty. I love the putty from Lady Lathe too. So those are my 2 favorite putties so far. Doesn't mean that I won't, have other favorite putties. I've got release papers here from Crashly, and then I have, this is my 3D printed, oh, they went on the floor. I printed that tray. This is my favorite tray. If you watch Diamond Grandma's, I'm going to scoot my thing a little closer to me. I don't know if that moved you or not. This is my tripod that I bought exclusively for whip and chats, and it was supposed to be like have a stabilizer. It didn't, all those things, but it's okay. But anyway, so this is a set of 3 that I can print. Print them in a stand or whatever. But what I like about them is this right here. They're deep. And I have this slider. I love it. Anyway, so it's my favorite tray. So that's what we're using. But I am left-handed. So you may end up seeing more of my hand than you do the actual canvas. And that's just because of where I'm working at on this canvas. I don't even know if that's straight. See, I spent a lot of money on, you're going to see my hand, on this tripod that clamps to my desk, and it just doesn't work right, and it really just kind of ticks me off. But that's beside the point. So, what's been going on with me? Well, if you have been following my saga with, my mom and dad's house and all this, not really a saga. It's been a lot. the estate sale was Saturday. It went well. I have hardly anything left to, I'm also using my Temu Elizabeth Ward knockoff. I have hardly anything that has to be thrown away. Most of it sold. The new owner bought the salvage on the, what we call the boat shop. So the boat shop is kind of where I was really concerned about what we were going to have to deal with, you know, because it was just stuff that Dad put in there to tinker, and Mom just put stuff in there. Ooh, my pen's hitting the tripod. I'm sorry. I may have to pull that up a little bit. There we go. So I don't, yeah, there we go. So that made my heart happy because they bought the salvage on that, so I don't have to clear that out, which means that just anything that was left over, and it wasn't a ton, he purchased. And he did the same thing with my dad's wood shop, which, you know, doesn't look like there was a lot, but he purchased it, so I don't have to worry about that. Makes it very, very nice. I have very, very little that has to go in the trash. So here I sat and I whip and chat with you because I am not in a hurry to have to go over. Of course, I don't have a dumpster there right now. I'm not even going to need a dumpster, I don't think. I think we're going to take my boss's truck and trailer, and we're going to load it up, and we're going to go to the dump and pay $26 for a load versus it costs me $275 for a month of keeping that dumpster at Mom and Dad's. $275. That could be worse, so I'm not complaining. We did it bring a lot of money? It brought, I mean, it was okay. It brought about maybe a little bit more than what I expected. So, I mean, it wasn't, for me, it wasn't about, it's always about getting Mom the most she can, because this is going to have to end up being memory care facility money. I'm still hitting that tripod, aren't I? Sorry. But it was more about me getting that thing cleaned out and good to go so that we can close. I don't know if you guys, I gotta turn this down. I do have, like I said, I have YouTube on. I was looking at the weather. Looks like their trip's going to be fine. It's really not like a super long trip, but, you know, I'm a mom, so I worry. Yeah. But, anyway, like, I don't even know what I was talking about. This is the reason why you don't see a whole lot of whip and chats from me, because I get working on this canvas and my brain just kind of goes, where am I missing colors? Where do I need to go? Where's the, you know, anyway, I think we were talking about the cost of the dumpster. And then I said that, you know, as far as cost wise, but now I'm just ready to get it closed. I'm ready to be done with it. I'm ready to walk away. Just focus on things here. 'Cause, you know, just about every day, Mom seems to be a little worse with her memory. She'll be 86 on the 26th. 86 years old. Crazy. She has a twin brother, and it confuses her when you talk about it. And we're like, well, you know, Lewis has a birthday, same day as mine. Well, he's your twin brother. Well, I know that, but were we born on the same day? Anyway. But yeah, so I have YouTube on in the background. I don't think you can hear. I'd be very hard pressed to think you could hear what's going on. But I don't know what's up with YouTube here lately. So at night when I go to bed, I turn on different creators' playlists. So give them some watch hours, you know, someone that's maybe trying to be monetized or whatever. Smaller creators, even the bigger creators, you know, I do watch, I turn their playlists on. I mean, I don't just stick to the smaller ones, but they're inevitably, I will wake up and the same two creators, it's switched, you know. I guess maybe I went to the end of that playlist and I'm at the same two creators, and I'm not subscribed to these creators, and there's not because there's anything wrong with it. It's just that their content is not something that I would watch on a consistent basis. It doesn't mean that not occasionally I don't go check them out. It's just that, you know, so there's nothing against them. Don't ask me who it is in the comments. I'm not going to tell you, because I mean, it's just like me. My content is definitely not for everybody, and I'm not going to straighten these up anymore. I'll do this when I get to the end. But I wake up and their videos are on. Even one of them I have put that I am not interested in their content. You know how you can do that little button? She still pops up. So it makes me think that they are boosting their channel, which you can, you know, you can pay to boost your channel. I'm not doing that. I can spend my $100 somewhere else, like on a diamond painting or 2 or 3. I just kind of let it happen organically, you know. I started making videos, I think it was in January. If I look back, I thought it was December, but I look back now and I think the first one was around January, the first part of January. And I was monetized. So what that means is that you hit the mark with YouTube. They have a benchmark. You have to have 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours, and there has to be something with your shorts. I can't remember what it is, in order to be eligible. Well, I hit that, and I hit that capability in March. Hold on just a second. Okay, I am back. So I heard my mom's walker coming down the hallway. So my craft room is really close to the bathroom, and I figured she was going to the bathroom, and she doesn't shut the door. So she just forgets to shut the door. So I wanted to make sure that I do have my lapel mic on, and then I also wanted to check on her and make sure that that's what we were doing. So anyway, it's not that I don't support those creators, because we were talking about my watch hours and all of that. I mean, I'm just saying that, and I've let my channel just grow organically that way. Like, people finding it, liking the content, subscribing, all those things. I just hit the 2,000 mark, 2,000 subscribers this weekend. I am waiting. I am going to do a giveaway. It's going to be a subscriber only giveaway. It's going to be a gift card to a premium diamond painting company. I would love for it to be a small shop, but I'll leave that up to you, whomever wins. But I'm waiting to make sure that it's not bots, and that's going to take a couple days. And then I will figure out exactly how I'm going to do this over here, because YouTube has a lot of different rules when it comes to doing giveaways. So I got to read up on that, find out what their rules and regs are, and then we'll go through there. I'm at 600 and some odd subscribers. over on my Facebook group. When I hit 1,000 over there, I'm going to do the exact same thing. We're going to do a gift card to the premium diamond painting company of your choice. Like I said, I really like supporting small shops. I do this. I'm saying as I say that, and I'm working on a diamond art club, but I'm getting ready to kit up my Halloween soon, and it's from 3 Crazy Cats. If I remember, I will pop the image in here. I have an unboxing to do, or a sneak peek to film later today. That's going to come out Wednesday, I think. So from a small shop that I absolutely adore, and I did one for Ever After, which I love Jessica's canvases, and so anyway, but it's up to you. Whoever wins, if you're wanting a diamond art club, then that's what you'll get. If you want Dreamer Designs, that's what you'll get. It's just whomever you want to, get it from. You just got to let me know. They just have to have a gift card available. I'm not sure that they all do. 3 Crazy Cats does. Their canvases are gorgeous. I'm pretty sure that Captured by Radiance does, and their canvases are stunning as well. I mean, even the ones that are over in the UK. So, and you're asking, well, what if I don't live in the US and, I can't get those items shipped to me from those stores? Well, you just tell me what store it is I can go that you want, even if it's Amazon, and I will get you a gift card there, I know right now with the whole tariff situation that there is some problems. Like Bee's Crafty Corner, I get where I get my release papers from. Not all of them. These right here from Crashly, they were a gift from my secret sister. And I mean, they're great, and I am going to order from her, but where I've ordered is from Sabrina, and she's having to oh man, really? Gosh dang it. These new glue dots can be a pain sometimes. Sabrina had to suspend, hopefully temporarily, shipping to the US because of the tariff cost for her. So, but yeah, that's what I'm going to do with my 2,000 subscriber giveaway here. And when I get to 1,000 over in my Facebook, I'm like 600 and something over there. We'll do the same thing. And you're asking me, well, can I win both? Absolutely. If you are lucky enough to win on Facebook and here, so for my 1,000 over on Facebook and then the 2,000 here, I'm going to take you to Vegas. We're going to go to Vegas. But anyway. I think I have my Christmas canvas picked out to do this year. It's between 2 Dominic Davidsons. I love Dominic Davidson's Christmas, but you guys, Captured by Radiance, like there's a Robert Fennell, however you pronounce his last name, that he has a couple. Over and check them out on their webpage. I do have a discount code I can pop in there for them. Oh, I already have one on here. And they are gorgeous. So I'm so torn. Like, which ones do I do? But I'm pretty sure that I know which one I'm doing. Now, I want you guys to remember, if you've watched any of my content before, you know that I have a privacy screen on my phone. So while it's recording, I can't see. Like, everything looks very shadowed to me. So I'm hoping that all this comes out and you guys can see. But I'm excited, like I said, to start trying to, after we close on this house, to get life as normal as it can be with my mom here, you know, with my mom's health. But my daughter and her fiance are going to come stay for a weekend when all of this is over, and me and my best friend are going to go to Branson, Missouri. If they have it's about 2.5 hours from here. They have a wonderful outlet mall. We have an outlet mall in Tulsa, which is 50 minutes down the turnpike, but I don't like it as well as I like this one. And we usually go around Halloween time, and Branson is it's like a destination. You know, they have Silver Dollar City. Look it up. And they have all that. They start decorating for Christmas around that time. And it's just kind of like a tradition with she and I. We go every year. And I don't like people. And when I mean I don't like people, I don't like to be around large groups of people. So shopping at Christmas time is an absolute nightmare for me. It's just, I'm always on alert. And I'm just not a fan of large groups of people. So we always try to get, or at least I try to get, my in-person Christmas shopping done before Black Friday. And occasionally I might hit this. I've got a lapel mic on so that you guys can get, because I have a tendency to, and I don't even think about it, move myself away from my mic on my camera, on my phone, talking. I just kind of do my thing. I just kind of go about filming, and sometimes you may lose audio on me. And I had some lapel mics, and they were the cheaper ones, and they just didn't work. And when I mean they didn't work, they would not pair with my phone. Even though they were supposed to, they would not pair with my phone. So I spent a little bit more because I need them. I'm, a PIO, which is a public information officer. We have a public information officer for, he's a volunteer for our emergency management. But if he's not available, or if it's something that happens during the week and I have to do a phone in with a news station or something like that, or just a lot of times they just want you to give them just a little video bite so I can record it myself and just send it to them. And they tell me what they want to know, like what's going on, yada yada. So I needed a lapel mics that worked. The only problem is whatever reason, when I go in and edit, I have to make sure and turn the volume up because the volume is down kind of a little bit. I learned that the first one I made the other day. I had to delete the video off YouTube and then go in and edit and then load it right back up. But I might occasionally touch it. I am trying to become also, like, I'm a hard placer. I'm trying to have a lighter touch so that my putty doesn't ooze out. Like last night when it was so humid and I was in here working, There are places over in here that I need to straighten, evidently. I hate guide circles. That I could see the putty where it was oozing out because it was getting ick. So I have a makeup fridge right next to me, and then I'm a type 2 diabetic, so I have a medication fridge over past, you can't see it, but I popped my putty in there for today just in case. Anyway, I'm sure if I think I have them all. But I'm sure once I empty it, yep, I'll find one. It happens every time. But anyway, so I'm trying to become a softer place. It's not really working. Trying. What else is going on? Oh, unfortunately, keep my boss's family in your thoughts and prayers. His dad passed away late Friday night, early Saturday morning, and he'd been not feeling well. He had some heart issues, and my boss had just taken him to the doctor on Wednesday, and they were scheduling some tests and so on and so forth, and he'd been passing out. And I asked Jeff on Friday. I said, "How's your dad doing today?" He said, "I haven't talked to him today. Let me call him." He was with Jeff's brother-in-law, so he had taken his dad to get some glasses or something like that. I can't remember exactly. And Jeff had him on speaker, and I could tell. I looked at Jeff like, whoa, and he looked at me like, whoa. And again, raise this up a little bit. Well, maybe not. I'll just have to keep hitting. I got off the phone and I'm like, man, Jeff, he doesn't sound good. He sounded tired. He just sounded really tired. I had never heard him like that before. And Jeff called me Saturday morning and told me that he had passed away. So keep him in your thoughts and prayers and his family. It's very sad. Jeff has 2 daughters. One's getting married the 20th of this month, and one is getting married next month. And that's going to be hard to navigate for that family. It's always hard when you lose a loved one, especially when it's not expected. And it's hard no matter what, but when it's not expected and so close to some monumental events like this, oh my gosh. So I have like the big glue dots. I bought them by accident the other day. Went to Michael's. I do have some stuff I bought from Michael's. I need to show you guys. I have a lot of stuff I need to show you guys. But I had a 40% off coupon, and everything I'm finding, I didn't like, very odd for me, did not like any of their diamond paintings enough that were not on sale to buy at 40% off. Super weird. I think it's because I'm becoming more and more intentional on what I buy. Because I have so many. So now it's about when I see something that I just really, really think I need. I'm like, yeah, I need that. So when I had this 40% off coupon, one item, and I'm like, I'm not gonna let that go to waste, you know. Storage containers were on sale. Their Halloween diamond paintings were on sale, which is what I picked up. What else? Oh, I bought their journals were on sale. Everything like was on sale. So I grabbed these I thought was micro glue dots. I'm like, oh, I always need those and running low. And I'll use the 40% off on those. You know, practical, right? Well, I didn't pay attention. It was not micro glue dots. It was just regular glue dots. So I cut it like in a fourth, and it's in this one. Still, it's a little bit too big, but that's okay. I thought I would try it and see how much I'm going to have to cut them down when I go to use them. I can still use them, but yeah, I have Hobby Lobby Christmas. I have Michael's Halloween. I have, oh my gosh, so with Diamond Art Club's 50%, you know, BOGO, buy one, get one, 50%. I bought like small ones. I have the monsters, you know, I have the big ones. I enjoy working on their small ones as well. And I also picked up my Easter canvas. It's a Spangler. And it's just a smaller one, like a 40 by 50 or something like that. So I'm excited about that little canvas, you know, for all that stuff to get here. What else? You can tell I do like working with my 4-placer better than, I mean, I use my 10-placer. It's just, I'm just really comfortable with my 4-placer. And I love my 6-placer, but I don't feel like there's any need for it if I'm not working. Like, you know, I picked it up for this section for the ones that, you know, had more. I could see that there was some that had 4 or 5. I'm like, okay, so let's just go ahead and do that. You know, it's right there. That's what I got it there for. Like right there's one with 5, but it's just random. I'll probably have to pick it up. Yeah, I'll pick it up and just work on those. But I do love my 4-placer. I want to be a faster diamond painter, you know? I want to be faster, but I also don't want it to stress me out. I want to enjoy the process. So that's what I'm working on, becoming a little faster and enjoying the process at the same time. I watched, because, you know, we talk about me being I have perfect placement disorder. If you guys like have heard me say that, it's a joke, but I do end up going through when I'm done with a section, and I do use my straightener and a roller on something like this, something that I'm going to keep and maybe go have dry mounted or something like that. But Katie with Diamonds and Washi has a video that talks about placing your, and evidently that wouldn't work well, placing your drills, multi-placing for perfectionists. So I watched it. It helps. That's also why I'm trying to become less of a hard placer, because when it comes to kind of straightening up, if you don't place them down so hard, then you don't have that problem as bad when you go to try to straighten them out when you don't get them just right. So those are just that. So that's my life right now. Not as much to report as I usually have to report, you know, which is not a bad thing, you guys, at all for me. Things are starting to settle down, hopefully. Oh, am I going to change my putty in this one? I haven't changed the putty out in this one in a minute, so I probably need to, but diamond painting wise, I guess we need to talk about that. What am I going to, you know, I told you I was going to do 3 crazy cats for Halloween. Looking at a couple Dominic Davidsons for Christmas. New Year's, I have some Mini Dazzle. I have the Mini Dazzle New Year's set. I want to do that for Christmas. Yeah, that's it. I mean, I have a bunch of storage stuff along with, I have a bunch of like greeting cards that I got off Temu to do a haul on. I've got to get some pictures of me diamond painting on like some Temu canvases because Temu's doing this little article thing for me on their website that they're launching. It's a long story. Anyway, I have another E-pen to review, and I'm going to buy me an A1 light pad. I am getting tired of struggling with this stinking light pad because it's smaller, and you know, I would like an A2.5. Like why can we not have like something in between an A1 and the A2, right? They don't, like, why do we not have like an A2.5? And I don't understand why the price jumps, well, because it's so much bigger, so dramatically between an A2 and an A1. But I am tired of struggling with this little light pad in here with my bigger canvases. So that's happening today on Amazon. There was one that was on sale. Their Art Dot one was on sale. I thought maybe I went into a different symbol. Their Art Dot one's on sale. It's still a lot. Stupid. But I sit here and struggle with this light pad. So if I can get it, my problem is that it's gonna take up my whole drafting space. But oh well. I'll just be lit up. I'll just be lit up. So I watched another creator, and when I do the video, I will link her. She was showing a battery operated eraser, like a pencil eraser. She does art. I can't draw a straight line, so and she talks about it for removing your glue line over here, and it looked like it worked. So I jumped on Amazon because I'm easily influenced, and I purchased it. I haven't tried it yet, but when I do, I'm going to tell you guys about it. See, because it was like 10 bucks, I think is what it was. It wasn't like outrageous. For those of us that would prefer to not put washi tape. I love washi tape. I just prefer to not have washi tape around every stinking canvas that I have. But I got to get rid of that glue line. And there are things you can do. Like you can sit there with an eraser and just, but you get something, a large canvas, that's going to take you forever. But she was showing, it's almost like a Dremel tool. Like it was, but anyway, hold on just a second. Okay, I am back. I had an animal I had to go take care of. Anyway, so whenever I try that little eraser out. I'm gonna do it off camera first because I don't want you guys to have to struggle with me while I try to figure it all out. But this one that I got goes with a bunch of different eraser replacements, you know, and it had decent reviews, so I thought it's just a couple dollars cheaper than the brand that creator recommended. But the brand she recommended didn't have as many eraser replacements, and I thought, well, I'm just going to try a different brand, see if it works. If it doesn't, then I'll probably have to go to the brand that she had. But, and it, like I said, and it's just a couple dollars more. What else do I have? I still have a lot of canvases to offer. Like I said, I've got a ton of smaller ones coming in from Diamond Art Club this week for my small ones. Yes, I still work on budget. I have a budget right behind me that I've been working on. I consider my Hobby Lobby a budget. I'm working on one right now. Oh, and I did decide for my winter canvas, it is going to be the Coup Deals All Crystal Aurora. I call it the Aurora Lake canvas because I cannot wait to do that one. So when I finish my fall canvas, I'll kit up my winter canvas. That's kind of how I've been thinking I'm going to do things. I did start a paper logbook from my finishes. I didn't think I would ever do that, but I decided that maybe I need to do that if I'm going to do a year in review. It'd be nice to be able to flip to a 2025, have everything there along with my notes, since I use my phone to record. And that way, you know, I'm not having to record on something else because I need to look at my Gems Flow or have my Gems Flow there on my iPad. Those sort of things. So that's it. I mean, we've been sitting here whipping and chatting for a little bit. Whipping chats are not my strongest thing. And it's just because I focus so much on my canvas and, you know, am I missing any places? And with me still trying to become a better multi-placer, I think about those things. So I'm not like 110% focused on either when I am doing a whip and chat. I'm not 100% focused on my canvas, and I'm not 100% focused on my recording and what I need to be saying and what I have said, and I'll get better at it as I do them. It's just like, you know, people ask me all the time to give them advice on starting their YouTube channel. Like, what do I say? What do I do? And I'm like, first thing you need to do is not obsess over the numbers. They will come. If you put out content that people like, excuse me, and not all people are going to like your content, just like you don't like everybody else's, you know, that it's just the way that it goes. Stay true to you. Be yourself. Don't worry about the numbers. They will come. And just practice, practice, practice. And the only way to practice is put videos out there. So the only way for me to get better at multi-placing is to do it. And the only way for me to get better at whip and chats is to just do it. And I'm not worried about the views. Yeah, I would like people to watch it. Sure. I mean, that's why we put it out here. But I'm also not going to obsess over the views. Because some things I'm like, oh, that'll get a lot of views. I mean, I think that a lot of people will like that content. They don't. And then, you know, and just vice versa. I'll be like, well, this is not going to get a lot of views, but I want to put it out there because I want people to have this info, or, you know, I want them to see this product in case they've been wondering about it. So, and then it will get a lot of views. So I told them, you just don't know. So I just have to go with the flow. It's like I haven't done a live yet. I need to do a live. I don't know why I don't want to do a live. KY Philly said I could do one with her whenever I'm ready. That's probably what I'll do it with someone else so that I can sit and chit chat with them and it's not just me. It's not much different than what I'm doing right now, except for I have to keep up with comments, you know. So, and I'm like, what if, and I did lives over on TikTok, but I'm like, but what if people don't show up? You're like, well, okay. Nobody's interested. Oh, well. Anyway, thanks for hanging out with me and watching me work on my King of Confetti. Pinson is the King of Confetti canvas. And thanks for, you know, hopefully this will go up on Sunday. Thanks for spending part of your Sunday with me. I hope you got some of your WIP done. I know that I do enjoy watching WIP and chats while I am working on my canvas, because you don't have to stop and look up at an unboxing or anything like that. I need to dirty up my glue dots a little bit more, but I do listen to audiobooks now because I keep saying I've hit the end of YouTube. I have not. There's content out there every day, but I have been listening to audiobooks a lot while I work on my canvases. I'm finding I enjoy that, and I'm listening to Britney Spears. Is it The Woman in Me? Is that what it's called? That's what I'm listening to right now. Everybody told me that it was a good read. I'm not like a fan. I don't dislike her. I'm not a fan, but I feel absolutely horrible for everything she went through. So anyway, I'm going to get off here. I will be back tomorrow, hopefully, knock on wood somewhere, with some sort of haul for you. And then don't forget, I am going to have a sneak peek this week in that canvas. I haven't looked at the canvas yet. I know what the image is, but when I unbox it with you, that's when I'll see the canvas, and I'm so excited. So excited. I'm just glad it's not going to throw off my winter plans, though. I'm set with stone on those. It doesn't matter. It doesn't matter how beautiful any canvases I look at right now. My winter canvases are set in stone. Anyway, you guys have a great one, and I will talk to you later. Bye.